all. I hope my microphone is working here. It's hard to know where to put it so it works. Okay. Well, it's been a while since I made an update, so I wanted to keep a video diary, really, of how my New Year, New Me journey is going and everything. I mean, I'm keeping track over here on my couch in my journals and stuff, but it's good to keep a video diary too. Today is Saturday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you and all of us. May we all have the 4th today. 2024. So I'm so happy it's May. Another month forward progress. I'm excited about that. Sorry about that. You see on my wall there is our local race calendar. On this wall is another calendar that I'm not talking about too much yet. So let's see, May, April. April went really well. Felt really good, knock on wood, and my progress is going. So I'm excited about that. It's springtime, so I'm working on getting things done. Now it's starting to fall behind as the garden gets completely crazy in weed terms. But I'm, weeding here and there. I have a vegetable garden growing kind of here and there. Trimming, which is always more fun than weeding here and there. Mowing the lawn. And trying to keep up with the house and trying to keep minimizing, although that's kind of hit a layer. Maybe I need to take the time to get a new set of eyes to see what the next layer will be. Although yesterday I started on my outdoor shed shop, and that's a whole thing. So I started out there, and that's one of my goals. So that was good. But there's just so much to be done in this spring and summer, and as well as go play and have fun, and time feels short, even though the days are longer. There's so much more to do, but I'm excited. Our local farmers market is back to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days a week, which I love. Go down there once a week, get fresh lettuce for my salad, get lettuce starch for my garden. I love it down there. It's so much fun. Even though I go really short, get a treat for Ginger. So things are going well and progressing and moving. And I wanted to just update that, I was saying how emotional weight loss journey for me has been. It's really stabilized out now. I don't feel that emotional intensity. I still have emotions, going, and I keep track of my journal and stuff, but it's not as roller coaster like at the beginning. So I think I'm progressing, so I feel more positive and hopeful and successful toward my goals. So it's not like, oh my God, can I do it? Is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? It's going to take forever. Now I'm like in the it's happening. I'm progressing, and I'm over the hump in terms of so far to go. I still have a ways to go, but it's over that halfway hump. So it's a better side of the mountain. It's a happier side of the mountain, and it's a less stressful side, and I'm used to the changes I've been making, so it's not the grief and the sadness about the things I don't do anymore. I'm through that. That ended pretty quick because now I'm on the positive side of my changes. Yeah, it's not so emotional. It's more excitement and hopeful. I still feel anxious about, sometimes about, is it going to happen? Hopelessness, a little bit, but more like anxiousness, stress, and impatience. I always have that impatience, but again, I'm on the other side of the mountain, so I'm not as terribly pull the hair out of my head out impatient. You know what I mean? It's so much better to be on the over the mountainside than at the bottom before the mountainside. Like that's a hard place to be. So if any of you can relate to that, I can relate to you relating. So so I feel positive about that. And May is a start of a new commitment in my journey, which is going to the gym more often. And I'm actually excited about it right now. I might get sick of it by the end of the month, but right now I'm excited about it. So back in the old days, years ago, I mean, for years I was going 5 days a week to the gym. Sometimes more, but way back. And let's see, when did I start going to the gym? In my 30s, I think. Yeah, in my late 30s. It was the first time in my 30s I ever went to the gym. I never went to the gym as a young person. So I started by going 3 days a week for years and years and years. And then when I took up bodybuilding and competing in bodybuilding, I started going 5 days a week. So from 3 days a week to 5 was a huge change, So then I did that for like years and years and years. I don't know how many years. I'd have to look. So from, I'd say 2008 to 2017, at least, I went 5 days a week, I think. And then, let's see. Then I might have cut down a bit, down to 4, maybe 3. I don't remember. And then, so that was 2017, 18, 19, and then the pandemic hit. Right before the pandemic, I was going less because I was getting older, my body was more tired, I needed more recovery. So I was going by 3 days a week, I think, something like that. And I felt good about it. Like, that's enough for me, Then the pandemic hit, the gyms closed, my gym left town, ran out of town, 24-hour fitness, ran out of town in the middle of the night, literally, left their employees at the door the next morning going, what happened? Left us going, what happened? Gyms were closed for a while. After a month of the pandemic, I started to get antsy to work out, and I was like, what can I do? So I started running a little bit here outside since it was the pandemic at the local track that was open, thank goodness. So that's when I started running again on a more regular basis again, and signed up with my running coach again. So that was exciting. So that was 2020. That was 2020. So just before just before the pandemic. So that was the end of 2019. I was going less often to the gym, 3 days a week. And my gym, 24-hour fitness, was really filthy. Like, I was sick of it. Like, they were not doing it. The janitors that they hired were not doing a good job. It was filthy. I got a bad cold, and I was like, I'm not going back to the gym. And then the pandemic hit. So then the gym was closed. So a month later, I started running again, signed up with my running coach. And then when we could, like 3 months in, I think I was able to sign up again with my CrossFit, go back to CrossFit. The private coaching was available again. So I did that once a week. And it took, so then I was running and CrossFit once a week. And then it took like 2 years for me to feel comfortable going back indoors to the gym. I signed up with a new gym, Planet Fitness, which, not so great, but it's local and it's close to my house. It's 24 hours. Signed up there, and it's really cheap, which I like. The equipment, not so good, but I signed up with them. And then I started going once a week because I still don't feel comfortable, even now with COVID. There's still COVID out there. So I go once a week to gym, once a week CrossFit, 3 times a week running. And then my at-home everyday little morning things, routine. So now I want to get back into bodybuilding shape, like develop my physique again, more muscles again, because it's been a long time. Oh, and then I had my hysterectomy, so I was unable to work out at all for like 6 weeks. So then I really lost a lot of muscle during the pandemic and the 6 weeks off because of my hysterectomy. I lost a lot of muscle that I used to have, especially going 5 days a week to the gym, even 3 days a week to the gym, come to think of it. Had a lot more muscle. So anyway, I want to build back my bodybuilding physique. And so May, sorry I'm all over the place, it's early in the morning. I am going back to the gym. I started last week with 3 days at the gym a week, which is really exciting, plus my running, plus my CrossFit. And I think I'm gonna go for 4 days at least this next week, and we'll see how I feel in terms of adding another day in there. But 4 days a week would be just fine for me. Plus I have CrossFit. We'll see, but I'm excited. We'll see. Since it's May 4th, I went 3 days this week, plus CrossFit, plus running. And we'll see by the end of May 31st. 1 month from now will be April 1st. So we'll see by the end of May how I feel, how I am enjoying it, how my physique, see any improvements. So I'm excited. Going back to the gym workouts are so different. I forgot how different they are. For bodybuilding, like when I was going once a week for this last couple of years, I went in and I did a full body workout for like an hour. I did legs, all kinds of leg stuff, and then I went over and did back, and I did triceps, and then I went to the dumbbells. I did chest, I did triceps more, maybe a little bicep, maybe a little shoulder. Then I did TRX push-ups and row combination, and then I ended with kettlebells, holding in my arms, farmer's walking with 2 heavy kettlebells, 30-pound kettlebells each side, walking back and forth a couple times, and then a single kettlebell each side, back and forth, and then that was it. But that was a lot, but I enjoyed it a lot, and I felt really worked out at the end. Now I'm splitting up my body parts again. I think the plan right now is to do legs, chest and back, bis and tris, shoulders. We'll see. But I'm splitting it up back to more of a bodybuilding workout where you concentrate on the muscle group itself. And it's just so different. Like, it's not as fun, it's not as exciting, it's not as cardio. It's slower paced. You're just focusing on one muscle group. It's not the same in terms of intensity. It's not supposed to be. The intensity would come with the heavier weights you do, where I'm starting not so heavy. I'm not trying to hurt myself or anything. I'm building up to. Extra heavy is exhausting, but I used to do, in the old days, cardio afterwards, like at least a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour at the most. Those were bodybuilding days. I hate doing an hour in the gym. So this week I kind of just did 5 minutes after, 10 minutes after. I didn't want to bore myself, and I wanted to work back in. But I think next week I'll be ready for more. I think I'll work up on my cardio because I find it so boring in the gym. And I want to get home. But I found a good time to go work out. And for me, where I don't feel rushed, I don't have to rush home, rush right into work. I don't have to rush home and give Ginger her medicine. So I figured out a time that's at night where the gym's still empty, where I have plenty of time to do weights and cardio more and come home. Plenty of time to give Ginger her medication on time. So I think I found a sweet spot to fit the gym in, which I'm really excited about. I was worried about that. Like, when's going to be a sweet spot to put in more working out? But I think I've discovered it. So I'm excited. So it's working out. So knock on wood, knock on wood. I'm excited for this month starting back to the gym more. And so, okay, so that's my transformation excitement. And otherwise, I'm still trying to get the house in shape and the garden, but that's a continuing process. The house is a little frustrating, but at least there's a little less stuff around. And you know what I did this week, which was really fun, since I don't know what else I want to minimize next. I like sit on my couch and I look at the wall in front of me, and it's kind of hectic what I have up there. So I was kind of trying to play with stuff on the wall, minimizing. A little success over here is my medals and ribbons wall. And I rearranged it. Before it was kind of all over the place. I rearranged it so it's nice and laid out in a straight line with the nails and stuff, which makes it so much less hectic. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. See up there at the end? Let's see, right there. See how it's straight? There's another straight one across from it, right on that end. There's posters in the middle, posters here, ribbons, medals, and medals on the other side. So instead of it being all hodgepodge, I put the medal row in a straight line, and it looks so much better. I'm really excited. So now I'm looking around on the walls. It looks kind of hodgepodge. So I'm working on that to make it feel calmer. And then while I was doing that, I pulled out the spackle, which I have, which I'm excited that it's still in good shape, and I started spackling the holes. So around the first floor of the house, I've been starting to like spackle up nail holes that I see, and I'm still kind of testing what I want on the wall and what I don't, so not everything's complete or anything, but that's fun, you know, to spackle the holes for first time in years. So that was fun. So I'll keep trying to work on something every day. Today I'm taking a load of clothes to my friend that is too big for me now, so getting that out of the house, which this is my goal in the first place. Upstairs, so many clothes. I'm trying to get them out finally, and I am. So things are moving, things are changing. It's an exciting year for me, knock on wood. It's already May. I'm really excited about that. Again, you know, heading toward over the hump rather than at the very beginning of the hump. So I hope you all are doing well. I'm doing great. And today is Saturday, meaning it's a long run morning. It's raining out, but hopefully we'll find a rain break for Ginger. She hates the rain. Me too. I think the plan is a 3-mile long run. And then we have a 1.5-mile walk in the afternoon to raise money for people cancer and doggy cancer called Pause for a Cause. Walk put on by the Relay for Life and the local cancer vet center here in town. So we're going to do our training run in the morning, and then we're going to go for a doggy fun event and walk in the afternoon. And that'll be our Saturday. It'll be so much fun. Oh, if it doesn't rain. So I hope you all are well. Happy May. And I will update again soon sometime. Okay. Bye.